Hello, everyone. I'm Lucina Schell, International Rights Manager at the University of Chicago Press, and this is Virtual Frankfurt Book Fair. We're really sad not to be able to see you in person this year, and we hope you're all safe and well. That's why we wanted to invite you to a mini Frankfurt appointment with our intellectual property team. We'll each be presenting one title from our fall catalog, and without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to my colleague, Laura Leitcham.
Thank you, Lucina. Hi, I'm Laura Leitcham, the Director of Intellectual Property at the University of Chicago Press. And I'm here to talk about The Mismeasurement of Progress, Economic Growth and Its Critics by Stephen J. Macekura. While there have certainly been a lot of books written about economic growth, this one stands out because it synthesizes the many different arguments that have been made against using economic activity as the most important indicator of human progress. This is a transnational history of the concept of economic growth from the 1940s to the present day, as primarily told through growth critics. These growth critics are key intellectuals, policymakers, and activists who push back against the prevailing notion that endless economic growth is not only possible, but also essential. The author shows that these critics pointed out the persistent flaws in this type of discourse about growth. They also resisted placing too much faith in economic activity as a cure-all for complex social, political, and even environmental problems. The words of these growth critics should resonate even more strongly today, as people around the world are experiencing an increasing disparity in wealth and power that has only been heightened by the threat of a global climate crisis. The overarching argument is that we need to question the meaning and measurement of growth and focus on the total well-being of every person in society in order to open up the door to more socially aware policies that transcend economic metrics such as GDP. The author, Stephen J. Macekura, is an associate professor of international studies at Indiana University. This book is 320 pages and has 7 black and white illustrations. We invite you to request a PDF for review. And now I'm going to turn it over to my colleague Devin, who's going to talk about our new biography of Lady RANELAGH.
Thanks, Laura. I'm Devin Dubell, the International Rights Associate at the University of Chicago Press. And today, I'm excited to introduce you to the first ever book-length biography of Catherine Jones, also known as Lady RANELAGH. She was the older sister of Robert Boyle, who is often referred to as the father of modern chemistry. This biography removes Catherine from her younger brother's shadow and highlights her distinguished role in 17th century English society. Her opinion was sought by philosophers, mathematicians, politicians, and religious authorities of the time. She was consulted on matters of decimalizing the currency and producing Hebrew grammars. Her reputation gained her entrance into the Hartlib Circle, an elite network of many important intellectuals. This biography is partly informed by archival collections from Catherine's male relatives and friends. It's just under 300 pages and contains 10 halftones, all of which we can provide but one. The author, Michelle DiMeo, is the Arnold Thackeray Director of the Othmer Library at the Science History Institute in Philadelphia. She holds a PhD in English and History from the University of Warwick. We invite you to request the PDF for further review. And now, here's Lucina introducing Cosmic Zoom.
Hi again. Lastly, I'd like to draw your attention to Cosmic Zoom, Scale, Knowledge, and Mediation by Zachary Horton, forthcoming in February 2021. Human beings have a fundamental difficulty with perceiving and understanding scale. And this is a big problem because the issues that face us today, like climate change or even this pandemic, are huge in scale. Have you seen the classic film, The Powers of 10 by Charles and Ray Eames? If not, I invite you to take a look at the link below. This film takes place in Chicago on the shores of Lake Michigan with two picnickers, and it zooms out progressively to the continent, to the Earth, into the solar system, and into the universe. It then zooms back in progressively down into the hand of one of the picnickers, into his tissues, and deep into the microscopic realm. This film beautifully helps us to perceive and understand the relative size of things in the universe. And similarly, in this book, Horton takes an interdisciplinary approach, synthesizing the lessons that can be drawn by disciplines as diverse as cartography, physics, engineering, biology, mathematics, into a transdisciplinary theory of scale that links the natural sciences, humanities, and social sciences. Zachary Horton is an interdisciplinary thinker, professor of English and Media Studies at the University of Pittsburgh, as well as a game designer, filmmaker, camera designer, and the founding director of the Vibrant Media Lab. He covers this ambitious ground in only 288 pages, making the lessons from different disciplines newly accessible and helping us understand issues of scale to confront the challenges that face us today. And that is just a taste of our Fall 2020 catalog. We hope you'll take the chance to visit our International Rights webpage, link at the end of this video, to download our catalogs and seasonal highlights and take a closer look at your leisure. We hope to see you in person at a book fair in the near future. And until then, stay safe and see you soon.